To say that West and East differ, to say that a globalized culture based on Western ethos is the need of the hour, to say that India and Pakistan are one except for religious differences, and that there is a Ganga Jamuna TEHZEEB is not only erroneous, but it is one of the greatest insults that can be meted out to humanity. An absolute fraudulent effort and a design that is not only nefarious but very dangerous, capable of stripping all protection a culture needs to safeguard itself. Most of the perceptual stripping takes place through language and the use and misuse of words. It is words that create a world that defines in which state of mind one is sought to be, whether involved, whether aloof, withdrawn, against, or even for. A language is a set of words, plus their pronunciation and methods of combining them that is used to understand and communicate within a group of people. Language is the principal means by which all animals communicate. But deadly animals, like human beings, interpret the language to suit their designs. Language consists of words that convey and mean a definite perception, words that can be interpreted in a manner not meant to be interpreted. Words convey and reflect the historical experiences of the cultural group speaking it. The meaning of all this is that words in a language, given its relationship to conscious thought, has a very strong influence on perception and it's a concomitant effect. Ironically, perception can be distorted with words and the way the words are placed. Most strategic thinkers and thought leaders agree that all aspects of culture influence language. But there is only one place in the world where language has been used to influence every aspect of culture, every aspect of accord or discord, every aspect of differences or unity. And can that be any other country other than India? The meaning of different words have a cultural connotation and vary widely between East and West. And at the same time, the related perception too is carried and that varies. In India, and for Indians, words of different meaning from different cultures have been used with a malefied intention, with nefarious designs, and with a subversive intent. That temple is not mandir, worship is not puja, idol isn't murti, religion is not dharma, caste is not jati, God isn't Bhagwan, mrityu is not death, tyag is not sacrifice. The list is endless. For Islam, the notion of God, religion, and life has a different meaning than what it is in Sanatan. For Islam, religion words like principles of communism. It runs with an agenda. It's not the same as dharma. The word dharma carries spirituality. It carries notions of love. It carries notions of dutifulness. It carries notions of flexibility and absolute flexibility with a human intent, not of hatred. The supremacy of God in Islam is absolute. In Christianity, it is evangelist, not humane like as it is in Sanatan. Gods don't bow to humans in Christianity or in Islam as it is in Sanatan. Gods are also not equivalent to Dev or Devta or Bhagwan or Ishwar, for which, of course, there is no equivalent in the West. In Islam, Allah is followed and so is Christ in Christianity. In Islam, religion is commanded by Allah, and similarly in Christianity. It is not left to the people as it is in Sanatan, who can make God out of anything, everything, or even nothing. In Sanatan, the feeling of God towards his disciples, devotees, is that of karuna, one of the forms of love, and never fear, as it is in absolute sense in Islam and to an extent in Christianity. For Christians, worship has a different meaning and doesn't convey what is puja. A temple is not the same as church and a masjid. A temple is not only a worship place in Sanatan, it is a piece of art, a place to learn, a place to confess and realize, a place for divine entertainment, a place for division of power, settlement of disputes, wealth and grandeur center, and also a school, a gurukul to serve the humanity, not to spoil the minds every Friday, to train the terrorists and to kill all non-believers and the kafirs. The feeling of disciples towards their God is also very variable. In Sanatan, it depends on the following and more importantly, the feeling that is towards their God. That is the feeling of the followers towards their God and how they see their God. So, it can be nature. That means God can be nature. It can be a person. It can be truth. Or even it can be a feeling as well. Feeling of love, that is also God. In Sanatan, the devotion ranges from bhakti to aura to love to belongingness and what not. It is an absolute form of love, a love to be enjoyed, a love to be revered, and a love so pious to remain submerged under. The evolution of words, their intent of a coining says it all. There is nothing like talaq or balatkar in Sanatan, and there never existed any notion to as well. It was all imposed on Sanatan by the medieval terrorists. Isn't that the earlier it is understood, the better it is going to be for humanity?
To have more such discussions and analysis, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications on our upcoming videos.